I just think, yeah, when you sign a player like him, there's the expectations. He's not going to be able to settle. If he does go for 70 million, you're going to want at least 20 Premier League goals from him. Am I lying?
100%.
At least.
And
Like when you hear
100%. There's going to be big
the
pressure.
numbers with Isak, for instance, they're saying that, yo, man are going to have to break a Premier League record to get him. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't believe he's a better, he's got a better chance of scoring more goals
that's
than
crazy.
Isak. I don't believe he does.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying?
that.
Just based on the fact that Isak's been here already, and I know what he can do. I know what he can do in the league, and even I think that he's slightly overrated by football fans. But his numbers, yeah, but his numbers need to be respected.
Rants, come on, he's.
I think no.
What's overrated about him though?
Brother, I've heard comparisons to Henry and that, bro.
Yeah, yes. All right, cool. You big up Isak, but relax.
That's nasty, bro. You know,
I mean, if you come to the Emirates, put that 14 on, I might be shameless.
It's egregious though. Like them kind of comparisons.
It's ridiculous.
They're not founded anywhere. Henry is one of the greatest strikers of all time, in my opinion.
It's just two black youths that are wavy.
Yeah, that's it. You can't compare him to that. Do you know what I mean? I think he's a very good player. Do you know what I'm saying? He's a very good Premier League striker. That's what he is.
That's what no first touch.
Bro, if I'm looking at someone like Isak, yeah, and I'm thinking about in recent times, some of the best Premier League forwards we've seen, like we can include Alexis in there. We can include Suarez in there, Aguero. He's not that level. He's a level below that. Do you get what I'm saying?
He's in the club, but he's below that.
Yeah, he's below that. He's in the Adebayor level. And I like Adebayor. Like I think Adebayor is a very good player. He's at that level.
You can do with him now.
He's not at the Van Persie level. He's not at that. He's the level below that. Do you get what I'm saying? So when I say he's overrated, he's not in the Premier League elite. That's
why I asked you to explain, because people just hear the word overrated. Oh, Rants don't rate. He's like, oh my god, he thinks he's shit.
Overrated doesn't mean that you're not a good player. It means that people are putting you in conversations you don't believe it, you don't belong in. He's in the Jermaine Defoe tier.
Because what you said is how I feel about Liao.
Shooter, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But Jermaine Defoe's not in the Aguero tier. Like
Defoe's cold though, but it's just it's not even unfortunate. There's just levels in this thing.
Absolutely. Now, Defoe was a shooter. Same with Jamie Vardy. He's in that Jamie Vardy tier. Vardy is not in the Van Persie tier, and he knows that.
Vardy is a legend, though. I can't lie, he's a legend.
Vardy's a bad man. You know what I'm saying? When we're talking about English strikers, he's in the top tier of English strikers. Do you know what I'm saying? But Vardy's not in that fucking Aguero Sanchez level. Even Aubameyang is not on Sancho's level. Sanchez's level. He's the level below that. There's nothing wrong with that.
All the names you said, I was just thinking, fam, why can't we just find one? Because Aubameyang was there, Adebayor was at Monaco. I don't know if football's changed, but this is why I refuse to accept, and I hear it, but this is why I refuse to accept when people say, oh, there's no strikers and left wingers on the market. For us, fans, sitting in our offices or whatever, of course, not to these men that got this scouting team.
But these men, because there's so much money in football now, these men don't want to take chances no more. You had to take.
But surely those things are less risks.
No, but there's some young strikers like, bro, who's the brother that bagged the other day, guys? Was it for Palmeiras when we was watching the game? The young brother, he's 24, the left-footed striker for Palmeiras, bro. He's a young
Palmer about to sign some guy that I rate as well. Palmer have got him. I think he's going into. I don't know how good he is going to be, but I like him. Let me find his name. He's actually kind of decent, man.
Maybe is it
Igor Jesus? I can't lie. I was slagging that you off when we was linked with him. Still, I'll hold my hands up. Let me find this sheet's name,
bro. Listen, the brother that
Bonnie.
The brother that scored that goal the other day. I think it was for Palmeiras, the Brazilian team. Yeah, when he bagged that goal, yeah, I was like, bro, or was it another team? Hey guys, I was doing the show with Lee Gunner, but the game was on. It was the Palmeiras.
Who were they playing? PSG.
I can't remember, but he just ran onto a through ball and slotted the.
Was it yesterday?
Left-footed, Donny. It would have been yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, it might have been. Well, I don't know if he's left-footed, but it might have been that was yesterday.
No, it would have been the Lopez Donny, not the other guy. But bro, he ran onto the through ball, slotted the goalkeeper. Yeah, I'm thinking, bro, he's got the height, he's got the physicality, he's got the composure. He's still playing in Brazil. Yeah, these are the kind of signings that back in the day you look at 1.5 million signings.
Yeah, don't break the bank. Yeah. But these clubs are gonna rob British teams, though, man.
Yeah, but bro, like remember when we signed fucking Chicharito Hernandez from fucking Mexico? Do you know what I'm saying? For a little money, and if it works, cool. If it don't, move along.
That guy actually lived the goal movie. Obviously went United instead of Newcastle, but his life was exactly like goal. Crazy.
But this is what I'm saying. So he did that, yeah. You got fucking we went and we tried to do the same thing with Bira and Juve. It didn't work, but then he ended up staying in the Prem, and I think he went to Stoke or something and scored some goals there. Bro, you gotta speculate to accumulate. All the Obertans and all these other guys, you have to buy players like these guys, and if it flops, it flops. But
look at Brentford. Tony, obviously, I'm not going to say Tony wasn't a known entity, but he was in the lower leagues. We all know what happened there. Visa couldn't tell you where he was playing. He's a decent little forward. And Buemo's cold as well.
Like Diego Forlan. Where's the Diego Forlan now? In South America, go get him. But these men don't want to take a risk. This is what it is, because these men are just looking at metrics now. They're not scouting players no more, deluded. They're just looking at stats and all that. And they're saying, oh, like his number. Bro, fuck the number. Watch the guy play.
Completely off topic, but you said South America. Yeah? Do you see Tevez at Soccer?
He was tormented.
He's a legend. He's a legend.
Hey, bro.
Just slapping it off for no reason.
Tell me you saw the chick get slide tackled as well.
Yeah. I can't believe. Listen, bro. We got the galley, but why are people like, oh my god, he clattered into her, bro? He won the ball. He didn't hurt her. He completely.
He won it clean as well. He won it clean, like he knew.
He won it clean. She never got hurt. Why was she rolling on the floor? Oh my god, I'm hurt. Nothing happened to you.
80-20 that challenge, bro.
Boom.
Come on.
It was calm.
Talking about that's a proper challenge.
Hey, Defoe's I big up Defoe. Defoe's a scumbag as well. I heard he's Soccero's top goal scorer. He just bagging on the low. Yeah, shout out Lennon as well. He was there.
But that's what he does, bro. These man there, bro. Listen,
that's why I fought with Defoe.
There's no days off for them shooters, bro. And this is why, yeah, like, it's funny because I remember Soccer Aid used to be different people every year, but now they're inviting the same guys back. Yeah, obviously there's certain man there that are keeping a tally in their head. Certain man are like, what? Man scored 10 goals in Soccer Aid, bro. Man,
that's why I like it from Tevez and Defoe. They're just on being serious, just slapping.
Yeah, no, Tevez a monster, bro, and he's another player, bro. Top tier Premier League striker, yeah. That never got the respect, yeah, that he deserved at the time when he was playing. But now when you look back, I'm telling you, when I had Tevez, Rooney, and Ronaldo, man. When I had these guys, yeah, at my team, I'm telling you, I was gutted when Tevez left, bro. I was so mad, yeah.
Saved West Ham from relegation, bagging against you, man. Done a mad thing for you lot.
Then and then we let him go Man City, and he went and won them the title, bruv, in his first season.
Juventus done his thing, quality player, and without even knowing English. Crazy guy.
I was saying, nah, he's a baller, man. I wanted Tevez to stay at United, bruv, and obviously, the flipping Glazers didn't want to pay the money, so it's just one of them things. Foolishness.
Not gonna get them man there anymore, man.
This is what I'm saying.
It used to be guys of all different genres and whatnot. You ain't got that no more. You said I've heard Adebayo, Aubameyang. Well, Aubameyang not really count, but Tevez, Defoe, Giroud. A lot of these guys would be top 5 strikers in the world right now, and many a name that hasn't been said.
Yep, easy, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Right. So this is my point in it. So when I look at all of these players, and when I say Isak's overrated, it's not that in this era he's not a good footballer, but I'm saying, yeah, the tiers of strikers that we've seen, he's not a Nelka.
Yeah, he's not.
You know what I'm saying? He's not a Nelka.
He's a bad boy though. Is that quality?
Yeah, but man, we're talking about breaking a Premier League record for this guy. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is why I say, like, he's being linked to Liverpool. A man are like, right, if Isak goes to Liverpool, it's over.
It's scary though, Rants.
No, it's scary. It is scary.
I still have City, but it's scary.
It's scary, but it's not over though. You know them ones there.
Yeah, you know exactly. Yeah,
he can have bad games. I see him have bad games all the time at Newcastle.
He's human. Liverpool human.
This is what I'm saying. It's not like when we got Van Persie, yeah, and we had every other thing.
Yeah, like it's all locked off.
Yeah, like if he goes to Liverpool, it's like, it's peak. But then I can still see City winning the league, even if he goes there.
Liverpool are moving nasty though if they get him. They're probably getting Gerhy as well. What's my man that was at Bournemouth, the left back? I forgot his name, but he's going over there. It's nasty what they're doing, man.
Yeah,
I think Liverpool are here to stay, man. I got City to win the league, Liverpool second, and free game for whoever else is about, isn't it? It's dark. Pep's gonna do mad shit.
Man say Salah, Isak converts, but bro, Salah's on his way out, mate. So it's not the best possible version of Salah you're getting. So yes, cool. On paper, it looks good, but the reality is,
But last season, though, Rants, man, Salah
it's
was
not the
nasty.
Salah of 3 years ago. No, Salah did all right, but this is.
I know what you're saying, but the numbers
this
scary.
is not the Salah of 3 years ago, yeah. And also, it's one of them ones. What people need to understand is in football, when you add, something is always subtracted. You can't have more than 100%. It doesn't work. So when you start adding different kinds of players to a system, it takes away from someone or something. Always.
And Slot might change the system full stop. I don't know. I'm not saying he will, but he might, because this is his first year we can flex and move, having a decent summer.
100%. Because, like, for instance, they brought in Frimpong. Frimpong's an up and down fullback. He's not like
better going forward than the other way.
Exactly. Trent's an inverting, creating fullback.
Like a winger.
You lose Trent's creativity, then maybe they add that creativity from Florian Wirtz. So the creativity just appears in a different part of the pitch, but it's still there. If you've got that creativity from Florian Wirtz, yeah, and then say you bring in Isak, and then Isak's gonna score goals. If Isak's gonna score goals, that means Salah's gonna score less by default. They're not both gonna score, bro. And that's why I said when they signed Nunes, I was like, you can't play Nunes and Salah on the same side, because Nunes is meant to be the goal scorer. Salah's meant to be the goal scorer. There has to be space between these two guys, or one of them's not going to eat. One of them.
Surely Salah's both can get double figures, though, man.
Yeah, but double figures is not Mo Salah numbers. Mo Salah numbers is golden boot numbers. So imagine, for argument's sake, Mo Salah gets 14 goals next season in the league. Man are saying, right, he's done, you know.
This is why it's so sad when you're a quality player.
That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying.
They did it with Haaland last season. Right, they actually said Isak was shitting. Remember the first 10 games or so games? They were saying Isak's falling off. And now look,
stinking it out, and then he started coming in clutch. But bro,
if football fans are funny, you know.
If Salah scored less than 15 Premier League goals, then man be saying, what, man scored less than Havertz? Bro,
yeah, he's done. Yeah, I'm here for that now.
Do you see what I'm saying? So
big up a guy who's in the chat, but he'll be leading them chance there. Shout out, man. His tweets kill me.